4 in the Read to Write video lesson series for the Nothing to See Here Hotel, where we are all about high quality read to write units that are sustainable for you to plan as a teacher and to help your students develop a deeper comprehension of English skills through the use of real new literature. So let's get started. Today we are focusing on the reading skill of the main idea. Our opener for today is focusing on up-leveling adjectives. You want children to notice that these adjectives, great and big, are bland and similar in meaning. Ask them for stronger adjectives that create pictures and that are interesting for our reader. If people offer words like nice, again, I would just redirect the students that this is not a strong adjective. This is helpful as it gets them to think more critically about the words they are using. And then we're going to move into our vocab check-in, and of course we're going to have a quick 30-second review of the words from the unit on your word wall. This is something you can refer back to and play a game when you need to for a brain break at any time during your day too. We're going to start off with our new words, and we're going to drill the words and have the students speaking the words in unison to help them focus on these new words. Then introduce the words for today. I have put the page number here beside the words, as I would take this opportunity to read the words in the actual sentence they appear back to the students, and have the children use the context clues to figure out what the word means. For example, in the sentence with contraption, the word gadget is also mentioned in the sentence. This is important to draw the children's attention to that an author often uses a synonym in the same sentence or in a sentence around the unknown word. This is using their context clues. Again, take time to make your sentence with the word and invite students to make their own or think, pair, share here. Then we're going to move into playing a game of Don't Copy the Teacher. So pick 3 words from the new words, or you could use the 4 if your students are comfortable with that, and come up with an action, a short action without sound for each of the words that illustrates their meaning. Have the children practice the action, make sure everyone is clear, and then as the teacher, you turn and face the board, and on the count of 3, you turn back around and face the class, doing one of the 3 actions decided by the class. If any student is doing the same action as you, they are automatically out. And again, the game is continued until there's the last person standing. Okay, and now we're going to move into activating our reading skill for today, which is identifying the main idea of a passage. And this is an important reading skill and a big reading skill, but like any skill to be mastered, it has to be practiced, so this skill will be revisited constantly throughout the year. So, as we all know, the main idea is made up of the topic and the details. So you can do something like this to focus your kids. Have a paragraph with a topic and a specific focus. You can explicitly teach children to highlight all the details they see in their paragraph. They could have 2 colours, one for the topic and one for the main idea. I have this paragraph already highlighted and details numbered, but I would do this with the class, then have them identify the topic. Then they need to think critically at what are most of the details focused on. And as we can see in this paragraph, most of the details are focused on how you can eat crepes. So our main idea here is that crepes can be eaten with a variety of sides, including fruits, syrups, meats and vegetables. And then just real quick, a 2 to 3 minute think, pair, share, just another opportunity for practice here of the skill before we start our reading. Go to page 47 in the text, and again, they could take a picture of this and put it on Seesaw and use their highlighter tool to highlight the details first, and then discuss with their partner what they think the topic is and what they think the overall main idea is of the paragraph. Okay, and then today our focus for reading is chapter 9, and again round robin reading, and the pass is optional as well if they'd like. And then these are some of the questions that we can use, and pausing as appropriate as we move through the text so that kids are really engaged and focused on their reading. And then this is our reading activity, our main idea. For 15 minutes, give the children a paragraph from the chapter 9. You could have it already marked out. I would be clear on that, and have them figure out the main idea. This could be done in partners or could be done individually. They could do this on Seesaw, so again with the highlighter tool, or equally you could use a graphic organizer, print one off, have it in their books, so that they can write in clearly for themselves the details, and then they can clearly see what is the main idea and make their sentence. And again, you want to set some criteria here, particularly if they're writing in their book, so full sentences and correct punctuation marks, maybe, if that's what you're focused on. And then finally, our sharing activity, just to mix it up a bit for today, so you can call on students that would like, then they have to call out the details from their paragraph, and the rest of the class has to figure out what is the main idea of their paragraph. Other students could go on Nearpod and post that, or you could just do hands up, raising hands, or think, pair, share for a minute. Okay, so that's our lesson plan 4. I hope that was helpful. I hope it helped you generate some ideas, and please follow along for more lessons just like this at the Read to Write Teacher. Thank you.